Alright, so... How's it going? Fuck. We're getting there. We're getting in there. We're getting in there. I keep seeing fucking videos and articles popping up about how Watchmen is great. I just saw one that said Watchmen doesn't care about you and why that's okay. And I wanted to watch it, but I'm like, there's no way there's not going to be spoilers. I'm holding off on watching a lot of YouTube videos because I really love video essays, and I'm really looking forward to watching the 8 million video essays they're going to have of this. But in good time, in good time, in good time. How's it going? All right, so let's see. I go in and out of liking these, and I'm okay with this one. Went to like kind of a comic booky look to it, but I feel like I really got Jeremy Irons's face down. This is actually a printed copy, but because I can't find the original anywhere. But the paper got jammed at the bottom of it, and this happened with one of my Westworld ones too, where it kind of looks cool because it like fades out at the bottom. But whatever. It's just something. These are really just to have something during these parts, and just to have something in the background, just to be like, because I don't have a whole lot of nerd shit, as I always say. I have a little shelf of nerd shit over here in the corner, but that's basically it. So, you know, I see a lot of reaction videos where there's just fucking action figures and posters and shit everywhere, and I don't really have any of that. So this is my way of like finding a happy balance. Protests still happening. Moms are getting involved now. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Portland fucking riots, and now we got fucking unmarked vans with soldiers with no badge numbers or anything, just grabbing people off the street and throwing them into fucking vans, and off they go. It's fucking cool. Fucking, it's ridiculous. I don't understand how this is a thing. Twitch.tv/woke. The ones last night was crazy. They're fucking, you would think that, you know, seeing people getting picked up off the street by fucking unmarked soldiers would like deter. Fuck that. Portland, you guys fucking rock. If anyone here is from Portland, you guys fucking rock. Because I've been watching you guys for like, what, 50 days now, I think it's been. And you guys just keep fucking crushing it with these protests. I was jamming to you guys fucking, whose lives matter? Black lives matter. That shit was, I was legitimately like watching it on my couch last night, just kind of jamming, waiting for the fucking flashbangs to go off. So anyone from Portland, you guys fucking rock. Keep up what you're doing. Watchmen, let's see. What do we got? He's flinging dudes into space, I think. Jean Smart showed up. PD showed up. She's Silk Spectre. She has a giant fucking massive fucking Dr. Manhattan dildo. Someone dropped Angela's car in front of her. The one that had old dude, granddad. You found out that he's in captivity. Also, thank you. One of you, I can't remember if it was on Reddit or if it was in the comments section, but one of you guys mentioned that every time we see Ozymandias, that it's been a year. I had no idea. I thought that he just really liked celebrating his birthday, and he just designed those two fucking clones to constantly be celebrating his birthday. I didn't know that we're seeing it every year. Apparently the candles change. Didn't even catch that. Oh yeah, I was gonna read, I think I read the PDpedia for last episode though. Either way, that's pretty fucking cool. I would have never caught that. Granted, I'm sure that at some point it'll be one of those like blah moments, but I can't tell if I was supposed to know that that was happening or if that was kind of a spoiler. I don't care. Either way. And Jean Smart is on to Angela when it comes to hiding the KKK shit. There's something about a Supreme Court dude stepping down, and there's something about Russians making an intrinsic feel. Those are two things that like they like kind of had in the background. Of course, lawn dudes are going to come while I'm recording. I just start recording if fucking lawn dudes show up. But yeah, just the way that those two things were kind of like, there was no need to insert those unless they were going to play some fucking role later on. Let's wait. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter. ACAB. All cops are bastards. Whose lives matter? Son, that shit was fucking fire. I wanted to record it, but I always feel weird recording these things. I send them to people on Snapchat, just the ones that like one of my friends came over the other day for the first time in a minute, and I had the Portland shit on, and she was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "This is what I've been watching like every night for the last 2 months." Fucking crazy. And now apparently they want to fucking ship these goddamn military dudes all over the fucking country. Fuck that. I guess saw Rashid Tlaib be like, give it a shot. Alright, I hate doing this over and over again, but again, until I get my hair cut. I know it looks stupid, I don't give a fuck. It's a hat, kid. Keeps the rain off my head. Yeah, so he's definitely going into space. Fuck, shit! Fuck, shit, cock and fucking shit and cock and shit. And I still don't trust him either. The Mayor Carcetti.
Men who end up hanging from trees with secret compartments in their closet.
Genuinely think they're the good guy.
Good guys, and those who protect them think they're good guys too.
Ooh. Now, was that the same spot that they got the car? No, right? I didn't see a Dr. Manhattan. Egg? I'm assuming they're, yeah, egg. I was gonna say that seemed very eggish. Copyright infringement, gonna hit this video if I keep this shit inside of it. I mean, I wouldn't want to get eggs from the side of the road. Granted, it's Oklahoma. I'm sure things are different in Oklahoma than South Florida. I see somebody selling eggs on the street in South Florida. Definitely going to be a little bit concerned. I was talking about how the last one, we just had a kangaroo hopping down the street. She seems awfully happy for... I feel like she just lost all, her entire day's worth of... To another place, and we'll rely on each other. From one corner to another. 1, 2, and it don't stop, yo. My eyes are sore, being a senator. I don't like the way that you can't see her face. She's gonna shoot you.
You're Lady Trieu.
Oh, this is the chick that...
I sure am.
This is the chick that built the
May I come in?
Millennial Tower?
Yeah, sure.
Centennial Tower?
So,
She wants to
what
buy
do you know
a...
about me?
She wants to buy this property.
Come on. You're the billionaire building the big clock down the road. You've been in Tulsa a year, but nobody ever sees you.
Fortunately, for the next 3 minutes, you two are the most important people in the world. I want your house.
Yeah,
Right now.
that's what I thought.
It's not for sale.
Right, I get it. It's been in your family for generations. Legacy's a big deal.
Generations!
Well, hold on just a minute here.
You don't have a minute, please. Don't interrupt. We're getting to the good stuff.
Very much like White Rose from Mr. Robot. And no, that wasn't an Asian thing.
Making advanced pharma.
I meant the time and the billionaire and the...
Thousands of clinics, one being Sooner Fertility Partners, right here in Tulsa. 10 years ago, you two went there and tried to get pregnant.
dirty fucking way to do this, but effective.
I'm here to offer you a child.
Get out of our house.
I'd throw in some money
Right
too.
now! I'm so sorry.
You're pregnant? What? Oh, she cloned her? She took a... Holy shit. That's fucking creepy as shit. This is half your genetics, half your genetics.
In anticipation of our negotiation, I took the liberty of creating your son.
And then what happens if they say no?
I've placed $5 million in an account that should cover your relocation costs and
I was gonna say,
baby food,
yeah, 5.
college education,
Sold.
etc.
Sold. Come on.
You have 30 seconds to decide.
I'd say yes. $5 million and a son that I've always wanted.
Told him.
John.
Fuck that. Come on. Yeah, it's creepy as shit, but what the fuck you gonna do?
He's got your eyes.
It's not like she's gonna take no for an answer.
10 seconds, or I'll have no other choice but to destroy the baby.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Guys, I'm joking. I'll find a loving home for him. You just never know where he came from.
I believed her for a second. Okay, everybody get out. The bulldozer's coming.
What is that?
That is mine.
Nice. That's why she... Okay. If you don't like my story, right, you're on. That's exactly why she needed them to sign it before that time was up, because now it's officially on her land. Oh, this is... Okay, so that was a flashback. She's gonna show up. So expect her. Cool hideout you got here. This feels like Breaking Bad when they had to dissolve a bike. I'll leave it at that in case some of you haven't seen Breaking Bad yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's history. That's actually her history. Saigons be Saigons.
Hello, Will. You recently submitted your DNA at the Greenwood Center for Cultural Heritage.
Thought they already called.
We have good news. A new branch of your family tree has been identified. Your ancestors await. Please
Oh, you fucking... How could you? God, no, just let it burn now. Now it's just evidence. It was history before. I like that. The answer to life's mysteries is life's histories.
90. Did y'all get a silent alarm at the Greenwood Cultural Center? I'm gonna check
She
the
did.
services. If you get an alarm trip, it's just me.
She's gonna break the glass.
No, I got this. Night out.
Some bullshit.
I need to see my family tree.
Fantastic. Just give me a moment to encode your acorn. Good news. There's currently no weight in the greenhouse. Please proceed there to plant your acorn.
That seems like it's kind of overkill. Couldn't you just like print something out? You have to make a acorn. What does this do? Like a holographic ancestry fucking thing? Called that.
Welcome, Angela Abar, to your family tree.
Yeah, I feel like a fucking piece of paper with a readout would have been sufficient.
A new branch on your father's side is now available. Please key his icon for
He did say his name was Will. I'm Will.
With 99.947 certainty, Will is your grandfather.
Didn't she already know most of this though? Like, yeah, she knows her.
You did. You disappeared.
He's gonna show up behind her. How you doing? He's looking behind her.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Come on. Oh, so she was here. This your car? She's gonna have to. I thought, all right. I thought there was gonna be a whole her investigating and finding out that it's her car, just right off the bat. Oh, so this is your car?
This is your car?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you got things under control here. Just Lady Trieu.
Have a good night.
Full costume.
I was just because I guess they're making a Rorschach sequel comic, and there was someone online that was tweeting out like, if you respected the wishes of Alan Moore, he said he doesn't want anything else after this. You should have, you know, like, they understand that studios are gonna want to keep going, but like the actual artists and writers themselves should leave it the fuck alone. I feel like this walks the line of like comic books. Yeah, like I said, I started reading the Doomsday Clock DC Watchmen like crossover, where like Batman and Superman talk to Dr. Manhattan and Flash meets him and shit like that. But I feel like doing a TV show with one season, having something to say.
I'm in your bed. I didn't see that man get shot in the head.
Yeah, you did.
But you did.
When the bomb started beeping. And then you saved everybody. Were you scared?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, scared.
Fucking C4's about to go off. My whole family's there.
Slow down a little.
Aww. That's pretty cute. Good for you, little Cisco.
Breaking into the cultural center.
At least she's honest.
Because I'm not acting rationally right now.
Sweetheart,
Why would you say that?
heaven is 10.
So where is he then?
Before Uncle Joe was born, he was nowhere. Didn't exist. Then he was a baby. Then he was a child. Then he was an adult. Then he died.
Now he's back to nowhere.
Now he's nowhere. Again.
I was right around their age when that started fucking with me. Eh?
Okay, who wants waffles?
They took it well. Who the fuck is this?
It's Angela.
Obviously, but who is Red Scare? Oh, okay, this is where he lives. I guess I would be, once the White Knight happened, I'd probably take some more precautions. Does he live here though, or is this just his little?
Rain down on us from another dimension, probably just as confused as we are.
You're fucking weird.
And you are adequately self-aware to recognize the hypocrisy of that remark.
I like the way he talks.
So, what can I do you for?
I say that all the time. What can I do you for?
What are these?
Oh, those are his pills. That's right.
I was hoping you could ask Derek's.
Yes.
Only if it relates to the murder of our beloved chief of police.
You know he was a racist.
He was a white man in Oklahoma.
He hid it in his closet.
I like this.
We have ourselves a reckoning.
She brought someone into the circle of trust. I like that.
This is old school. Crawford's granddaddy was a lawman. Maybe it's just a keepsake.
Can you hold on to it for me?
so the FBI lady won't.
He's good.
So the
I suppose you don't want me to tell her about these either.
He's good.
Careful of that one.
He's like Dale from fucking King of the Hill. If he had the resources to become a vigilante. He does strike me as Dale Gribble. Dale Gribble all grown up. Tell you what, Hank. It's all about the squids, Hank. Frozone? What? You can't be a masked vigilante, so I'm gonna arrest you as a masked vigilante. No, come on, this dude had a way bigger head start on her. I don't care how powerful those thighs are. Somebody said I was gonna meet a new character this episode. I'm assuming that's him.
Hello there,
Hey,
gentlemen. I should have known that I had a target on my back. If I wasn't there, it wouldn't have happened.
I don't trust you.
you right? Try not to get kidnapped next time.
Technically, he didn't get kidnapped this time.
I'll do that. You have a nice day, Detective.
He almost got kidnapped.
You too, Senator.
Then new boss probably isn't going to give shit about Luba, man.
Who's the new boss?
Boss.
Don't tell me it's her. Of course it's her. Of course it's her.
You moved into Crawford's office.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that problematic?
Gonna leave you and everybody out there to hate you.
I don't give a shit.
But there was another set of prints. Mystery prints. I mean, it could be anybody who'd been in your car, you know, a friend or whatever. But it would strike me as the kind of person who
That's strangers.
has friends.
Even worse.
They didn't match any known perps, so I sent them to Quantico. Do you know how 100-year-olds tend to get around, Angela?
Wheelchairs.
Wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
It's Petey. He doesn't have to.
I just...
What is it, baby?
He knocked the bottom out, show ass. Ooh, Petey.
Now that could be a coincidence, but however, I think we're talking about a thermodynamic miracle. It's the sciencey version of it's all connected, man. My ex used to talk about when he wasn't distracted by fucking quarks.
Does
There's
she?
no cow.
Does she not know?
Excuse me? You went to my house?
Yeah, it's very nice. You guys met in Vietnam, huh? You have family there?
She just knows. She just knows everything.
Died when I was little.
An orphan.
Does she not know she's Silk Spectre though?
I wear the mask to protect myself.
Right. From the pain. So, did nuns murder your parents? No judgment. I used to dress up and fight bad guys too.
Oh, really? And what was your trauma?
Hey, go ahead, tell her.
Shit.
Really?
This is gonna.
Absolutely.
Cool.
There are no secrets in this car.
I like this.
Okay.
She's Silk.
Richard Blake's parents were the comedian and Silk Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
They're both in the Minutemen.
Minutemen like the TV show?
Mm-hmm.
That show is garbage. It's her dad tried to rape her mom.
Wow. I'm so glad we got this time to know each other better.
That looked an awful lot like the Tesla logo. So is she like an also evil Elon Musk? I'm telling you, man, I used to really like Elon Musk until like the last 6 months. In the last 6 months, he has just not been the cool dude I thought he was. The Klippenstein thing that just recently. I'll wait.
How many of these things do people have? Just these 6. What's the range on them?
Okay.
So it's possible to, say, fly one out of here and
Pick up a car?
pick up a car in downtown Greenwood.
I thought it was one of the Owlmobiles.
Traditionally, my mother relegates interactions with the authorities to underlings, but in this case, she'd like to invite you to have tea in her vivarium.
Mm-hmm.
May I show you the way?
I thought she was gonna be like
Please do.
a clone of her mom that her mom put her brain inside of to be immortal. Some crazy shit like that. Batman Beyond Ra's al Ghul.
Ladies only.
Lady, that's the sickest thing I've ever heard. You, she kissed me.
The lighthouse at Alexandria toppled by earthquakes. Not one of them built to last.
So you're building the 8th wonder of the world.
Built.
No. The first wonder of the New World.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good fucking special effects. I 100% buy that this is an actual place.
Agent Blake. Detective Knight.
Small world. Detective Knight here is from Vietnam as well.
Don't tell me they have some kind of connection.
What a coincidence.
At least a thermodynamic miracle.
Understand you think a piece of our equipment was used to steal a vehicle?
Bien.
She already had it printed out.
If there's anything else we can
When
do,
the fuck did she have time to print that?
ask. There's an expression about grief I remember from when I was
She plays the Adrian White role very well.
I remember one from when I was little too.
Mm-hmm.
Đồ má mày, kiểu ông mắc gì,
Mhm.
đáy hối đau.
Cool. That's cool.
I haven't heard that one. It's quite beautiful.
Does she speak Vietnamese?
Shit. Is that Adrian White?
I feel like she speaks it.
Indeed it is.
Why'd you have them make him so old?
Because he is old.
He looks like shit.
I feel like he looks good for his age. How old is Jeremy Irons? Real tears. What the fuck?
What do we got here?
Babies? Are these the clones? He just has some babies in a fucking basket. They were in the lobster. Does this age them? He grows the babies in the water and then he puts them into this thing. God damn it. Coming! Sorry, had some maintenance guys from my apartment come through. I'm actually happy we got that over and done with though. I always get worried about when they're gonna show up in case I wanna, sorry. So back to, such a weird spot to freaking hold to come back to. All right, so he's fishing babies out of the water and then putting them in this Dr. Manhattan thing. And either this ages them or he's trying to turn them into Dr. Manhattan. This is so fucking weird. This is definitely some shit Adrian White would do. I'm gonna say it ages them, and this is how he gets the clones. But why are the babies in the water? Is he not allowed to have like technology? So he has to build like how do their brains work though? Crookshanks?
Happy birthday. You have to have purpose, and you have none.
His hair looks cool. Wish my hair was that thick. Homeboy's friggin' like 75. He's got thicker hair than me.
Well, I apologize for the mess.
What the fuck? Killed all of them? Why would he? Was he just angry? What the dude?
I had a rough night.
Yeah, to say the least. It is a trebuchet.
Are we loaded, Mr. Phillips?
Ready, Master?
Catapult, trebuchet, catapult, whatever.
3, 2,
Mr. Phillips and Crookshanks.
away!
There's no way that makes it into space. No, bullshit. Wait, what the fuck?
Let's reload, Mr. Phillips, shall we?
Wait, what? Is he in like a pocket universe? Is he in a pocket universe?
4 years since I was sent here. It's a prison.
Yeah, obviously.
So, with your help, with your lives,
I will escape.
with your broken, mangled bodies, one way or another, I will escape this godforsaken place. Away!
Yeah, it's definitely a... What the fuck is happening? Is he on the moon? Did Dr. Manhattan, like... No, I feel like Truvy...
I'm trying to pick a fight.
You talked to the FBI lady.
When were you gonna tell me that the woman from the FBI came by and talked to you?
Tonight?
The one from the FBI came by.
He's cool.
She wanted to know who called the house the night Joe got killed. I told her you and I were having sex in the closet when the phone rang. You answered, but I didn't know who you were talking to. And you came back and told me your grandfather murdered our friend, which was confusing because you never told me you had a grandfather.
You told her.
You didn't say any of that.
No, Angela, I lied.
And you hate lying.
I like this dude. He's slick as fuck. This is the smoothest motherfucker I've seen in a TV show in a minute.
It didn't come up.
I like that fingerprint looking lamp.
I think she wants to help you.
What?
Just a feeling
It's
like
just
it.
a feeling I had. Maybe she knows how to find him.
Let's go to the closet.
Meet you in the closet.
That's the... What the fuck? Is it her daughter or her clone?
Mom?
What's wrong?
I had a nightmare.
Oh, we're gonna have to start a new batch. Kill her!
I was in a village. Men came
These are her memories.
and burned it. Mom, my feet still hurt.
Snap her neck.
Good night, Mr. Reeves.
Mr. Reed. Oh, that's right, the grandfather. So he's here?
Good night, young lady.
I knew she like knew where he was. I just didn't know he was here.
Where were we? If you want her to know who you are, just tell her.
She's not gonna listen. Just to experience things by herself. How much longer?
3 months.
3 days.
Angela's family.
I got the 3 right.
It's true. They betrayed her. And in 3 days, she'll know what I have done. And she'll hate me for it. And you're concerned about whether I'm in. Whether I am in. All the way.
Damn it. Yeah, that was another thing that somebody was talking about when they were saying how if Alan Moore doesn't want you to do any more Watchmen, then because he was the creator, you should abide by his wishes. Somebody else wrote, yeah, well, just fuck Dave Gibbons then. And I'm kind of with them on that one. If Dave Gibbons gave this his blessing, getting 1 out of 2 of the original creators, even if Alan Moore was the writer, I feel like the artwork from Gibbons really played a big factor in the whole thing. Fuck. I'm seeing now, like with Lady Trieu, whatever, I can see, like, I always try to figure out where the negative aspects of this show, not the negative aspects, the negative reviews for this show come into play, because I feel like just a lot of it is, this is social justice, fucking, it's trying to be all inclusive, they have to have an Asian lady and a black lady and a fucking woman president and fucking whatever, stupid shit like that. I don't care about any of that. You give me a good story, and the thing about this is that I love mysteries. I can't help it. Mysteries are my favorite genre of anything. You give me a good mystery, you make me confused the whole way through, and then you know, ta-da, Crookshanks, and I'm with you. Out of all the Christopher Nolan movies, The Prestige is hands down my favorite fucking movie. Okay, so he's in a pocket universe or some kind of a dome with a holographic surrounding. Creates babies under the water, though. Just the way he was just like, ah. Sorry. I didn't mean to hit shame each other. But yeah, as soon as I saw the babies, I'm like, these have to be the clones. And then when I saw the chamber, just, you know, that has to be the speed up aging thing. But how the fuck, like, if you knew who Adrian White was and you put him in a prison, why would you give him anything with the ability to? Well, he actually said that he wasn't the one that was creating life. Only 5 episodes of this left. Still no Manhattan. Still getting new characters. I like that she told Angela who she was. Now, see, somebody said that they didn't think that the Zack Snyder-y directing of the Minutemen TV show was a slight on them. I wasn't sure when I was watching it. It seemed like it could go either way. But the way PD was talking about it, he made it seem like it's like he's, you know, that show's garbage. Now, granted, that could just be from an aficionado standpoint, like PD. Yeah, I guess that could be, like, he's the diehard fan that thinks that the movie was garbage, even though I enjoyed the movie, obviously. I guess he kind of plays that part. But yeah, I like that she told her. I love Cal. Cal is butter smooth. Butter smooth. Ever since that first episode, legit, when she gives him the gun and he's just like, Didn't ask a single fucking question right off the bat. I was like, I like this dude. Then when he on the White Knight, when he's like, I'm gonna open that motherfucking present, and she puts her hand down his pants, and he's just like, I'm opening that present. I'm like, this guy's cool. He does a lot with very little. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of scenes, and all of his scenes are really. I don't think I've heard him raise his voice once. I kind of dug the whole he came from nothing, he went back to nothing mentality, because it's hard for me to say that I would do that to my kids, though. I kind of think I would, just because I feel like knocking that heaven shit out of your head at an early age is the better way to go. Because I was diehard Catholic until I was like 25, and then it all just went away like instantly, like overnight. I was just like, oh, there is no God. Okay. And I know it sounds dumb. I swear to God, Watchmen had a little bit of part of that. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know, just something about the everything's pointless, somewhat nihilistic. Not to mention the way that Dr. Manhattan is just kind of like that line. I think I said it in the first episode, but that line where Silk Spectre tells Manhattan, if you don't help us, the world's gonna end, and he's just like, and the universe will never even notice. I was just, like, it was space that really knocked the whole afterlife shit out of my head. But I feel like Dr. Manhattan helped. Dr. Manhattan and growing up with George Carlin, because growing up George Carlin is like, I always say that Carlin's responsible for like 30% of my core personality. But the shit that he talked about, Jesus and religion, that was the only thing that kind of, I was like, I don't like that. But then I got older and I was like, oh no, he was right about that too. All right, George Carlin, to you, buddy. I'm going to show you how to significantly reduce the number of commandments. Again, I can understand how the diehard fans just want you to leave Watchmen alone, but these have got some really great characters, man. Mirror Mask not Mirror Mask. Is it? No. Looking Glass. Looking Glass, he's cool. I like Angela. I like Cal. I like Little Cisco. I like Gene Smart. I like Petey. I like Ozymandias. I like the grandfather. He's got some really well-written... I mean, it's Damon Lindelof. It's just what the fuck he does. Like, the reason why Lost holds such a fucking spot in my soul is just because those are the characters that touched me the most. I can name to you the first and last names of every character on that show and their actors. Because they meant so much to me, and I could see that if this actually did go on for more than one season, Lindelof could probably pull that off. As it stands, though, I feel like there's going to be some this has that approaching, that incoming dread that Watchmen kind of had, where just at the very end, the squid and New York and all that, but like throughout the whole story, just there was a growing sense of like, yo, some serious shit's about to go down. It didn't even occur to me that the fucking Millennium Falcon clock, whatever, was going to be that big of a factor in things, which you would think that it would. I don't know why it didn't occur to me until this episode, but just, I don't trust that fucking thing. I love the scene where she's talking Vietnamese. Fucking like, your grandfather wants to know if you have the pills. Tell him he can ask me himself. I wasn't sure if maybe Silk Spectre, even though she's clearly ridiculously competent, she didn't strike me as someone that like wanted to learn Vietnamese for some reason. So I'm gonna just assume that she didn't know what she said. And just because when Silk Spectre, Laurie Blake says, oh, that's Ozymandias, he looks so old, I'm going to assume that she hasn't seen Ozymandias probably since the night of the squid, whereas Lady Trieu has. So maybe Lady Trieu is the one that put Ozymandias in his little prison. I'm like 90% sure that her daughter is a clone. That's why she has the memories. I'm going to assume that the pills grant some kind of immortality of some sort, and that's why Will can stand and, like, for 100 something, like, he looks like, maybe 70 something. He doesn't look like he's 100. That note's going to come back. The fact that she didn't burn it all the way. Again, like, you either keep it, or once it's burned, you're like, fuck, this was like a part of history. Oh well, no point in keeping fucking a quarter of this. Just trying to go over, trying to figure. I'm trying to see if I can figure out any of the mystery, but I'm just at a complete fucking loss. Granted, if you, like, there's a lot of times where you can read a mystery or watch a mystery, and you can kind of see where things are going to go. With the original Watchmen, even if you thought Adrian White was the bad guy, there's no way that you think, oh, he's going to create a fucking interdimensional squid that's going to send nightmare visions and murder a million people in New York City so that everyone gets along together. There's no way that pops into your head. I feel like whatever the big reveal for this is going to be along those same levels, where I'm just going to be like, wow, I did not fucking see that coming. I guess I don't understand the hate that this thing gets. I really don't. Like, it's really just one of the two extremes. There's no in between. I've yet to see anybody be like, yeah, it wasn't a great show, but it was I enjoyed it. I'm loving it. Like, legitimately, I don't see a single. I get where these fucking right-wing idiots are coming from when it comes to it's too black and female empowering and what, Jesus Christ, fucking guys, come on. Yeah, I don't get the fucking hate this show's getting, or got, because I really fucking enjoy the show so far. And it's only 9 episodes. Even if you don't like it, fucking don't watch it, and then it never has to get brought up again. I guarantee you that when Watchmen first came out, the comic, I guarantee you there were a lot of fucking people that were like, there's a guy that's feeding little 4-year-old girls to dogs and he gets fucking killed and everybody dies from interdimensional squids, and what's this pirate shit? I don't understand this pirate shit at all. I guarantee you that back when Watchmen, same with the Killing Joke. I think the Killing Joke is super overrated. People were giving it so much shit when they made the animated version. And listen, the animated version fucking sucks. All right, I'll be the first person to say I do not like the animated version of The Killing Joke in the first place. I didn't really care for the like. I own the comic. It's somewhere in my house. I have the hardcover remastered version where they not fixed the colors, but changed the colors. Brian Ballard, I think his name is. It's all right. Like, Alan Moore is just Alan Moore, fucking Rasputin. What the fuck are you gonna do? He's not gonna like anything. He said that he didn't think that the Watchmen movie could be done, and again, for all the flaws that it had, it stuck the landing enough. Again, with the exception of having Dr. Manhattan be the scapegoat at the end, because that just never made sense to me. Other than that, movie. This was a great movie. I remember having some friends over. I was over at their house and I brought this over there because they had never seen it. It was me and like 7 people. We all just sat around and freaking got high, watched this shit. The 6 that hadn't seen it, they were like, this was really good. How did I not see this before? And like, people have fucking slept on this. I didn't like Veidt in this though. I don't remember who played him. That was the only thing that I can say that I really didn't like about this movie was I didn't like Ozymandias' actor. Who played him? Matthew Good. Do I know him from anything else? No, I've never seen him in anything. He played Casper in 2002. I don't know if it was a cartoon. But yeah, that was the only thing that I wasn't a fan of in the entire movie. Like, hardcore wasn't a fan of, was I didn't like his portrayal of Ozymandias. First of all, he was way too sinister. Like, right off the bat, you're like, this guy's the bad guy. Even his whole little, like, tell me who you work for. Tell me who you work for. Oh, he's got a cyanide capsule. Like, you didn't feel that obviousness of him being the bad guy that you did in the movie, in the comics. The only thing I can see when it comes to people complaining is I get that they might think Ozymandias is too goofy in this, but I feel like he's just kind of slowly going insane from having being cooped up in wherever the fuck he's being cooped up in. And for all the goofiness, he did horribly murder fucking like 30 clones just now. He does thus throw babies into the real tears, baby into the water you go. This is another one of those moments where I want to watch the next episode because I'm like, I've had my whistle wetted when it comes to the mystery aspect of this, where I got a little bit more pieces to the puzzle. But even with all the pieces I have, I couldn't even begin to tell you where this is going to go. I'm assuming the intrinsic field is going to come back into play. I'm assuming the Supreme Court thing is going to come back into play. Obviously, the Millennium Clock is going to come into play. I don't know what her grandfather's doing. I don't know what the pills are. I'm assuming the pills are something to keep you alive longer. I'm assuming that the little girl is a clone of Lady Trieu, not her daughter. I'm assuming that it couldn't have been Dr. Manhattan. I was trying to think of who put Adrian White in that little prison. It has to be Lady Trieu. I can't imagine it being Dr. Manhattan, because Dr. Manhattan just kind of dips at the end of Watchmen. And he's kind of on Adrian's side at the end of the movie and at the end of the comic, where he's just like, fuck, man. All right, you know what? You're right, and you know what? I think I'm good with people after this, so I'm going to head to Mars. I'll see you later. So I don't think it was Dr. Manhattan. So I'm going to assume Lady Trieu put him there. I'm going to assume Lady Trieu has cloned herself. And I'm still kind of with the whole Batman Beyond Out of the Past episode. For those of you that it's kind of a spoiler, but Batman Beyond was like 2001. So fucking if you didn't watch Batman Beyond, you should watch this episode. But if you don't, just skip to the end. Here, hold on. There's an episode in Batman Beyond where Ra's al Ghul puts his brain into the mind of Talia, his daughter, so that he can live forever because there's a genetic match. And then he managed to fix it up even better so he can put himself into Bruce Wayne's body after giving him the Lazarus pit. I will take this detective, and I will go back, and I will be known as the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia. Lady, that's the sickest thing I've ever heard. So that's the only I can think of, is that she's raising her daughter to the point where she can put herself into her daughter's brain and have it not matter. And the fact that her daughter has her memories makes her happy, because I guess that's less hard drive space that she has to rewrite. She can keep those memories. Yeah, because she had the IV drip. Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on there. Either way, I have to wait another week to find out. But in the meantime, thank you guys for coming by. One of you said this is the best thing that you're watching on YouTube right now. I fucking appreciate that, because these things take forever. And I would like to think that I'm ridiculously entertaining with all my voices and so forth and so forth. So thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Monday. Ooh, ooh, little tears. I'm never gonna get tired of saying that. Ooh, ooh.